Let's have a talk about session 2. This session is success and safety. This session's still very early in the piece, so the friends are still getting to know each other. So it's going to be important that you move them around the group. Move them around, get them to talk to lots of people so the group can bit by bit get to know each other. Really, really important part of this. Now, the first part of success and safety is a continuation of our induction. And this part of it goes very much onto the master trainer criteria. So this is big. This is that critical 6 items that we talk about all the way through the course and that the friends will be judged on as they go through the course to have master trainer certification. So be really clear with this stuff. Master trainer content, all of the components of it, spend a bit of time on it so that you're sure the group understands it. It'll pay off. Time spent here pays off. Absolutely. Now, importantly, as we work through the session, there's 2 main bits of theory in the session. The first bit is on responsibilities of the gym instructor. Pretty straightforward. Keep it upbeat. The friends do get to interact a little bit with this, so they'll be using the 2-minute magic system, asking W questions, H questions. They may feel a little bit awkward, so keep it lightweight, keep it friendly, and maybe give them a few chances really to fall into role when they are doing that. Once you've been through that, we go through the important parts of W, H and S. Now this is critical. There's a lot of key competencies that ride on this part of the session and that carry through the rest of the course. What you do in W, H and S also relates heavily to some challenges that are coming up where the friends have to physically jot down a risk assessment and conduct risk analysis as they prepare gyms and so on. So spend some time going through that. Make sure they're clear on it. And when you do your tour of the gym, talk through how that would happen in a gym setting as well. So in other words, get them to bring their books when you go into the gym. The very last part of the session is a practical. And this is their first practical together. It's a little bit of fun, but it's also a way to get them organised into groups and starting to feel like instructors already on day 2 of their course. Now, it's a practical where you'll spend roughly 4 minutes on each station, and it goes like this. With the practical setup, there's 2 things that you'll need to be aware of. The first is you're going to be demonstrating each of the postures as you go through each station. The second part is getting the friends actively working through the stations. So they're going to need to know how the whole thing's set up. So what you'll see here is we have 5 stations. We have a bodyweight squat, dumbbell bench, and for that you're going to need 3 benches and enough dumbbells for each bench. I'd suggest 1 pair for each. Using a seated row or lat pull down, and with that, so that more friends get goes, you'll also need to perhaps have some resistance bands as well. We'll have a station for a push-up, and there'll also be a station for bent over row. And for that one, you'll need 3 bars. Now with that type of setup, you should have enough equipment and enough rotation so that every friend gets an opportunity to be a client and an instructor at each station. Now it moves reasonably quickly, so at 4 minutes per station, it's 2 minutes per person. The friends move on your call. All right, so we have the session run for FI02, and that is start with your introduction, look at the master trainer criteria and the role modelling, responsibilities of a gym instructor, and then you take your break. After the break, you're into workplace health and safety, followed by a gym tour. Then you've got your perfect posture prac, and then your roundup.